I like dating men in their 30s. I feel like they're more mature.
All right, but what is the cap? 10
Like
years?
a 5 year to
Okay.
5 to 8, like she said. You get what I'm saying?
5 to 8.
Because I feel like they have more to offer. You know, I like a man that leads. You can lead me if we're the same age because I'm very strong-minded. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing fool you. Like when you speak to me, you're going to have a real problem if you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? You know, seriously, like if you speak to me and you're not about it, you're going to be annoyed. And I kind of like, also in a bedroom, I'd be like a man that's older. For me, a man that's older always better. You know what I'm saying? Like my age, not doing it. You know, a man that over 30, they know how to. They're not playing with it. To me, sex is very important. I'm sorry. In a relationship, if you don't want me to cheat, give me good dick. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I like a man that's able to like financially stable. You know, you're able to help me with my bills. You can't do that for the same age for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
But there are people that
that's not really true.
Don't judge me. Don't judge
What
me.
if you met a 27, 20-year-old?
But that, like the average 27, the average people that's not they don't have it like
Okay,
that.
but what?
Some people do.
Yeah, some people do.
The average, I said,
Okay,
not
average,
average.
You're right. Okay,
the
the
Average.
But the
You know what I'm
point
saying? But it's not even about the most financial thing. I feel like an older man can teach me more things. I don't like people that's my age. I think people that's my age are like young boys.
Yeah,
I
but
never
you didn't
seen
even really give anything for an old man. You never gave one actual personality trait for an old man.
Okay, the old
you
man-
said. hold
okay,
on,
let me
wait,
tell
wait,
you, let me tell you,
wait,
I dated an
hold
old
on,
man.
Danny, wait. You said he's financially stable.
Yeah.
And he could.
Okay.
Those are the only. There are people who are 27, 28, 25, 29 who are financially stable and could.
Okay.
And you're going to try to say that they can't, you won't listen to them because they just haven't been on this earth as long as a 36-year-old,
36,
35-year-old, that makes no sense
All
to
right,
me.
this is my whole thing. When I date guys my age, I'm not really attracted to guys my age. I'm not gonna lie. I like a guy that's a little older. I'm sorry. I never really dated guys my age. It's nothing personal. I feel like guys that are older could teach me
Physical
things.
attraction? Or
I was
mental?
No, I'm not, I don't go for the physical. I like me a little belly, you know what I mean? I like me that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's the pocket looking like? That's more me. I'm not into like that. If I did a dude that's pretty, it's because I really fuck with your vibe. But looks for me is the last thing I think about.
So let me ask you
understand
this.
what
comes with it.
Yeah, so what Rico's saying, besides dick and money, what else are you looking
because
for
I
from
feel
an
like
older
they
man?
be teaching me things. I feel
Like what?
Intellectual.
you know,
you like
and
to
you know,
be-
they help me with things like the dude that I boom. This is what, let me be real honest. Like, I was dating a dude that was my age, and I felt like he was still immature. He was still into like young boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like doing too much. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like that. But when I was dating a dude that's a little bit older, it was making sure, like, you know, I never had health insurance before. Make sure I got my health insurance. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and he's like, I wanted to get my own spot. I didn't get my own spot, but he gave me the money to get my own spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm living with my sister. So he was just like, yo, I give you the bread to get it. You know what I'm saying? I never got it, but I still got the bread. So I saved the bread. And he showed me like, yo, you don't need a pair of red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? Because of this dude, today I'm not broke. You know what I'm saying? Because of him, I'm not broke at all.
All right, so let me ask you this question.
But if I was dating with the dude that
Let
was...
me ask you a question.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask all y'all a question because I would say that 5 years is a cap. I would also go as far as saying I always looked at that as very strange and weird to me.
That you did, God, that's like a
More
little bit
than
older
5
than
years,
you.
you say?
Like 10 years, 15 years
No,
older.
5 years. We're not talking.
No,
We're not talking about
even
her.
8 years. I'm just saying. Even 8 years. I'm saying 5 years is a cap. Now I'm gonna ask y'all this question, especially like anybody who's around the age 27, because this is the thing. Y'all gotta understand what comes with an older man, because you're telling women out here to go date older, but a faster life in terms of that relationship comes with the older man. So you know what's gonna happen? He's dating you, let's just say hypothetically, he's dating a 27-year-old, he's 8 years older than her, he's 35, right? I covered you, and I covered you, and I covered you. Now that the 35-year-old is saying, I wanna get married in 2 years, I want a kid, and actually I wanna get married in 1 year, I want a kid in 2 years. Are you ready to deal with that since you're thinking that this is the idealistic thing to do?
No.
Honestly, I'm not ready to have no kids right now.
Okay, so then
you're not ready for older men.
That's my
all
point.
So I think
But some
we have
older- no.
I think we just have
say
to.
one thing because some older men already have their kids. I'm just here playing stepmommy. Like, what
Yes, but I think that we just need. So you and I were saying yes, date older, but I think for you and I, we just lower our cap.
Okay.
So we don't say the 5 years because maybe the 5-year person or the 8-year person that we meet, the 35-year-old, I'm not ready for that. So 35 is not the age I'm going to date.
I think that-
32, maybe 31. Like, you know what I mean? So I'll just lower my, like, I'll date older. I'll date a 30, 31, 32-year-old.
From dating-
Maybe they won't ask me to get married in a year.
From dating someone that was 18 years older than me to now dating someone who's only 2 years older than me, I like that because him and I are on the same page.
Sure.
When we want to get married and when we want to have kids, which is in the next 3 years.
Okay.
I think that that's a fair, agreement. So
She's like, my relationship's healthy.
it was not always healthy.
No, but you got there.
We worked. We
Humble
worked for
brag.
it.
We love to see it.
Yeah, we worked for it.
But 5 years is not that much older. I understand 18
No,
years.
it's well.
But wait, hold
5
on.
years is
Let
like-
finish, and then
No, I'm just
Amanda
saying
wants to say
because
something.
I went through that experience. I knew when we broke up that I wasn't going to date anyone that much older than me ever again. So now I'm dating someone 2 years older than me, and that's why I think it's better to 5 years and less because you guys could agree on the same time when you're ready to settle down and have kids and all that stuff.
Sure.
And he motivated me because he may be younger, right? He's 27 right now, but guess what? He's the one that put me on to my credit getting better. Okay. His savings is popping. He motivated me to save my money and I motivated him to duplicate his money because that's where I came in to the game. So it's like, you just got to find someone who is in the same wave like as you. It could be 2 years, 3 years. It could be 5 years.
But I don't think 5 years is nothing crazy.
Yeah, 5 years
I
is
feel
nothing
like
crazy.
As a woman, your man should be 5 years older than you. If you're dating a man,
Should be. So you
Not should be.
Okay,
Prefer.
okay,
Yeah, you gotta speak for you. You gotta
okay.
speak
But
for
I
you.
feel like if we're the same age, if I did a man that's the same age, just know he really that dude. Cause I don't.
Most successful men had that girl just like you. That they were striving and they were at a point where, I speak for myself. I was working in the Apple store and I had just left my label. I just got, I had to sign a fucked up deal. I had to go back to work in a retail job. And then after I got my retail job, I was dealing with my girl at the time. I'm like, yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a relationship. I started modeling and I literally was like, yo, I'm gonna just take this modeling shit to the next level since people trying to fuck with me with my music. Right? And my girl at the time was like, you really want to do model? I don't think you should take pictures with your shirt off. I know you look great, but I don't want people to look at you like that. And I'm like, yeah, but she didn't want to stick it out. I'm literally working at my retail job for about 6 months to a year, and Cardi B's manager comes walking into my job and offers me to shoot with them. Not once, 3 times. And then I actually denied it at first. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But then I started working with them and many other people in the next 3 years. And then she left in the course of all that, and then she tried to come back. But now you can't come back.
No, of course not.
Because
you didn't believe me in the hustle period.
Exactly.
But she didn't.
So what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to be patient because you're unrealistic with your goals. With
Yes,
men
but
your
here's
age.
the difference. You were hustling, working retail, modeling on the side, gigging,
Yeah, but
whatever.
that's regular now.
No, yes,
You know how many people
that's
doing
what I
that?
do. No, I'm saying that's that, and I'm here with you. Like I'm doing that. Like, and I am no stranger to working like multiple jobs 7 days a week. No stranger to it.
Yeah.
So, but if someone doesn't respect that, that's different than someone mooching off of their parents still when they're in their late 20s, living in the basement, saying
Yeah,
they're
but
going to get out, saying
We're
they're
not
going to do
saying
all
that
this.
though.
Yeah, but that's what Alan said.
No,
that
what Alan is saying is that I'm living in my mom's house and I'm working, right? I'm doing something, right? But you're saying, quote unquote, it's been 5 years already. Where's the proof? But sometimes what I'm trying to tell you, like in my life, my first big breakthrough came to me. I didn't even go to it.
Okay.
So when that shit happened, next thing you know, I'm on boom, 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 television. And now I'm doing mad other things.
Yeah.
I did older because I don't got to worry about certain things. You get what I'm saying? I did older because they already did certain things they're not going to be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Dating somebody my age, we're gonna be struggling together. I'm not, like Rico said before, I was raised on survival. So if it's not beneficial for me in any way, shape, or form, not that I don't love you, like, it already too much. Like, when I'm with an older dude, I feel more secure. I feel like there's certain things I don't gotta ask him.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna ask me, am I good with certain things? But a younger dude not gonna say it like that. Why I gotta do this? Why I gotta help you out with this? Why I gotta do that? But an older dude, he gonna understand he gotta build you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I did older, for security, because honestly speaking, sometimes I feel like I can't do it by myself. And when I did with a dude that's a little older than me, he make it easier on me. Compared to if I'm struggling with a dude that's my age, there's no guarantee we're gonna make it. We both might break.
All right. So it's safe to say, fine, it has nothing to do with love, it's to do with survival, and that's what you're saying.
Yeah, no, not for love. I mean,
you're saying your security.
Whoever I'm with, I go love for. Love is
You
thought.
grow,
Don't
but
believe.
you
Don't
look
believe.
at it as an older
I don't love
man.
nobody that I get with at the beginning. I don't care if he's my
Okay.
age or if he's like 50 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, I'm secure with him. I don't gotta worry about the rent when I'm with him. I don't gotta worry about nothing when I'm with him. I don't gotta take out my money when I'm with
But
him.
just know there's more that comes with it with the older man, going back to Rico saying yes, because you're telling the
But he
audience.
said, why did older?
Okay,
That's the question
so
now.
security, you're doing it for security, but then
Yes.
also
Opportunity.
just make sure you speak on everything though. Yes, the opportunity is gonna come, the security is gonna come, but there's also other things that come with it because you're like glamorizing it, right? I get that's why you're dating older, but you're telling ladies that, hey, it's okay to date 30. I mean,
that's
older.
not what I said.
You're saying
He
you
said,
dated for security.
He said, why should
You just
women
said
date
security.
older?
For security.
I said women did older for security.
Am I not
for
saying it in
better
English?
sex.
Yes, for security.
For me,
But you have to talk about the other things too. It's like you're only talking about one side. I just love duality. That's all. So when Danny is speaking, she's speaking on one side, and I get that 100%. She's dating for security. The older man got it. The younger man, you're gonna have to teach him or be his co-pilot. You don't want that. You want the older man to lead. He pretty much has it set. I get that. Now, what I'm saying is another side to it is other things that come with it when you're dating older, because we're putting out to the audience, what Rico's saying and what you're saying. So for me, as I hear you speak, there is other sides that come with it. It's like you're almost romanticizing just being with the older man. There's other things that come with it. Like Rico said, what if he wants to be married at this age and kids at this age?
I agree.
Are you okay with that?
I agree.
Or are you just not thinking about that? You're just happy with the bag and that's it.
I agree, but I feel like all women should date older. I feel like all women should date men that's older than them.
Okay, so
That's my thing. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, every woman should date older. That's just, I'm not gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman gonna date the same age, it gotta make sense.
If you're 45, you should date a 50-year-old.
No, that's different, but, oh man.
Okay, wait.
I'm just curious because you're
And I'm not
speaking
saying
very
to date
vague.
your age either.
Okay, boom.
Because if I'm 21 and I'm dating a 23, or, you know what I'm saying, that's not older realistically, but it's older. You know what I'm saying? But like if I'm 45, I can't date a 50-year-old. That's what you're telling women.
But when I say all women should date older, I'm not saying
that's a different
10,
age
18
bracket.
years. I said date like 2, 3, 5 years older than you, so they could teach you things.
I think you got it right.
Yeah, like,
Date a different age bracket.
that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like date somebody that's 20 years older. I'm not saying that. I'm like, just date somebody that's 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It's easier. They already got certain things planned out. You know what I'm saying? As a woman like stuff planned
You know
out.
the problem is with women?
What is it?
I'm gonna tell you the problem is with women.
Tell me.
When you sit here and you tell women to date older because they got it figured out, they end up like her.
Like her.
Who's her? Because I pay my own bills. Nobody has me.
Pause. You
now we
way
get into
too
it.
offensive.
This is what I was
Pause
trying to
yourself.
get
Way too
out.
offensive.
Pause yourself.
You end up like her, a 22-year-old dating a 40-year-old.
Actually, I'm 26.
Yo, listen, and
Oh,
stop
you talking about
talking.
then.
Stop talking
That
for a
was back in
second.
the day.
Yeah, like
Okay, cool, but listen, you're 22 dating a 40-year-old who's giving you false lies. And you stick it out thinking that they're telling you the truth because people think dating older means you
But a
got it.
girl at 22
Yo,
is
stop. I'm
immature.
talking. You telling people that You're telling people that a girl dating older means he got it. He's secure. He could be lying. He could be fronting. He could be faking. And he could be doing all. And the only thing that he has over you is age.
But that thing, I never said.
You didn't touch on it. That's what I wanted you to say.
Hold on, Oliver.
I never told a woman to go date a man that's 18, 20 years older.
It doesn't matter. He's 40. You're saying, okay, so 40 right now, if I'm 30, dating a 40-year-old is cool, right?
It's because he's offering security.
Okay,
and
but
a
he's
woman that's younger wants that.
Okay, listen, we're not gonna talk over each other. So what I'm saying is, cool, I'm not saying no, but what I'm saying is when you're telling the public to date older because it's security, but there are older men who can't provide that security and could provide a fake front and a facade.
And I agree.
And so can
So
I
then at that point, it's
I
like,
said for me, I prefer. I'm not honestly. If I start dating you, I see you a cap. I don't know why you stayed that long. I would have been out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna date older if it doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna date older if it's not beneficial. I might as well date somebody my age. But I feel like a lot of boys my age are immature. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of women feel that way. It's hard to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure when you're dating women, you date younger women.
No, I don't.
Men date younger women,
No, I
and
don't.
women date older men.
I date women my age.